Hey guys, just want to make a little update about what's been going on. So, it goes like this. Um, Turns out, from not my last video, the one of the gurus gone crazy, the one before that. Since that, I have been. Oh man, you didn't believe it. What happens in 2 3 days? I went. I a priest got hold of another priest, and this priest was part of a whole bunch of priests. I don't even know his name. I just call him the priest, and he's around. He's good. He's good. He's solid. So the Christ that was taking care of me, he got in trouble, and he went to court, from what I understand, all in like a day because of this priest. He did some bad shit. Not bad, but on the edge to me. They took him in and they scolded him, basically. The Jesus Christ that was taking care of me. And then they let him go, and he's taking care of me again. After that, there was I was sent to the priest's room where all these priests. I didn't want to go, but nothing was being done on my case. So I went to these priests, and they did a whole psychological thing on me while I was sleeping. Thank God I was. But anyway, after they get done, and they actually went, it took time to read all my stuff. Not all, I don't know if they did all of it. It was a lot of stuff. But all the way back, then they went into my interest and what I wanted, because I was so sick and tired of this level tier 3 education I was getting of racism and sex. I was sick of it. And they said, well, what do you want, man? And I told them I wanted to know about the higher things, extraterrestrials, blah, blah, blah. They knew this already, but they wanted me to tell them. So I told them. So, and they went through my stuff, and they were amazed that I could do this. And the topic in that conversation, the topic went on to the monkey dude. Now, I don't even know what happened to this guy, but I caught him for them. We were talking about my seeds and what I can do with them. And I said, well, I can catch demons. I'll bring you one right now. I know where one is. The monkey dude, the monkey guy from when I was a kid. They're still running around out there. And I go, I'll bring it right here in this room, right on this table. I go, you kill it when it gets here. Well, they didn't kill it. They put it in a cage. They put it in a prisoner transport cage, something like that, which is a highly thing you can't shift your way out of it. It's lots of different things to make up this cage. It's a prisoner cage of our really bad guys. Anyway, I heard the guy scream, bring us a cage, bring us a prisoner transport now. And so they did. Anyway, I guess I got them laying around. These priests, these priests are solid, man. They got stones, they're solid. They keep your head right. When everybody's freaking out on you and it's an illusion, and they got you in the illusion and they're doing weird things to you, and you're losing your mind, the priest's there to keep your brain normal. It was great. Anyway, so I grabbed the monkey dude, brought him to the thing. I just willed him. Whoop! Here he is. And he went nuts. Started tearing up the whole place. The priest got him, stuck him in the cage. They're all freaking out. Then they sent it away to wherever. The last I ever heard of it. So the rest of the night goes on. Couldn't believe it. They got the monkey. That damn thing tortured me for 5 years. Well, not tortured me, but followed me around, batshit crazy, made me batshit crazy in my dreams when I was a kid. The monkey dude. What he was the monkey dude. When you have an extraterrestrial contact, okay, well, the black ops come, the helicopters, and the guy that checks your phone out and asks you questions and all that shit. Well, that's the physical world. The black ops come and do all that to you. And then, on the spiritual side, in the spirit world, you got the monkey dude. He's doing the same thing. They're doing it from the physical reality, and they're doing it from the spiritual part. And this is what happened. So during my teen years and earlier, I've had a monkey dude chasing me around in my dreams. Get with Christ. Now, and this thing wouldn't leave you alone. He wouldn't hurt me. He would just follow me. Everywhere I went, everywhere I go, school, and all my dreams, there's a monkey. He's got a suit and tie, a black suit, white undershirt, and a little black tie. He looked like a priest, but he was a monkey, a chimp. And that's all he'd do is follow me. He wouldn't run, he wouldn't freak out. He was like a priest, and he'd follow me. Fuck. I'd be scared as shit. Anyway, till I said, I'm not afraid of you anymore. Then I just gave him my briefcase, and the briefcase was what I was supposed to give the extraterrestrials. This is my teen years. I'm supposed to be getting laid, drinking beers, and partying, and having a good time with all my friends. Nope. I'm dealing with extraterrestrials. They wonder why I quit school. I was learning more in my dreams than I was in school. Anyway, but juggling both at the same time is not easy to do. Man. So we caught one monkey dude. There's 3 more out there. I never did get them. I wanted to, but I fell back asleep. So after that, in the morning, they said, "Okay, we did all our evaluation." And they said I was supposed to stay another night, but I didn't. They were going to let me go. And they go, "Here's your evaluation. We did your evaluation, and this is what we're going to recommend." He goes, "Everything you've been through, we've been through this too, to some order and degree." And I went, "Okay." And he goes, "Okay, Christ is going to watch over you. There's nothing we can do about that. He's going to watch over you, but he's not going to influence you with the dreams. There's no more sex dreams, no more of that." And this is a guy that went to court. So he's finishing up his tour of whatever Christ is. He's going to watch over you until he's done. We're going to get you a new Christ. And we're going to try to get you one that's appropriate to your thing. I'm like, cool. And he goes, since you're into all that paranormal stuff and extraterrestrials and stuff like that, he goes, well, we can't talk to your extraterrestrials. It's not allowed in Christ's conscience. He goes, we can talk to them, but they're not allowed to come in to the kingdom or whatever it is. And I went, why? And he goes, they like to do their own thing. He goes, they don't want to be influenced. They want to keep it separate for some reason. And I'm like, okay, understood, whatever. Over my head and below my feet. And I go, this is the stuff I want to learn though, right? And so my extraterrestrials and Christ's consciousness, or the kingdom of Christianity, we get along, right? There's no hard feelings. But no. Whatever reason why, I have no clue. And I didn't even ask. And I doubt they would tell me if I did. They go, you have a right to this knowledge, but you're down here in your mind. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, that's why. And he goes, but there are a race of extraterrestrials that live up there. And we're going to introduce you to them. And they're going to tell you everything they know. Well, not everything, but they're going to tell you a lot of what you don't know. And you're going to experience them. And you get to see them and hang out. And they're going to come inside you and do things to you. And I go, you're going to be there. He goes, they're all cool. They're not into violating you. They're not into torturing you. They're not bad aliens. He goes, they're just like us. But they have experiences that we never, the humans, never had. And he goes, you get to experience it. And he goes, everybody in Christ's consciousness, well, Christ knows all about it. And he goes, since you're a Christ and a saint and a priest, you get to know about it. And that's what you're interested in. So we're going to keep you occupied so you don't sit around and get in trouble. And then these extraterrestrials. And I go, is this a psyop? Or you just handing me a line of shit? And he goes, no, man. And he goes, they're not allowed to come down here. But you can go up there and see them. And that's what we're going to do. So when you go to sleep at night, they're going to come into you and give you cool things. And you're going to have talks and coffee and chat. Everything you want. And I'm like, cool. Beam me up, Scotty. Let's go now. And he goes, It's coming over in the next couple days. And I'm like, for the rest of my life, I want to know shit. I want to learn these things. And he goes, okay. So, that's where we are today. Hopefully, guys, I'll be bringing you better content from these extraterrestrials that are with Christ in Christianity, the really good ones. And I'll tell you what they're all about, what they look like, how they do, and what they do, and how they do it. I'm hoping. We got that cleared up. No more sex dreams, no more racism dreams. I'm finally getting my thing done. Today, they released me from the priest room. I went out and had into the illusion of St. Lucian illusion, and they gave me this whole rigmarole, just a big giant social community answer question thing with judgy type person and everything would answer my questions, and it could only be done in the illusion, so it was done in the illusion. And I just sat there and told my story to a bunch of citizens, sort of like city council thing, where because I'm such an extreme freak in St. Lucian, the people that were worried went to the city council in the illusion, and I sat there and told them everything, and that's what I did all day today. Driving me nuts. So that done. I got out of that. Then Grace comes up and goes, "Come here. This is gonna calm you down." I go, "I don't need to be calmed down, okay? I need you to." I slept for like 6 hours. I don't sleep for 6 hours. All right. So he gives me this, and I start falling asleep. And before I fell asleep, I hooked up to the priest. And I said, "He's giving me some drugs," and he puts it on the back of my neck, some kind of drugs. Like it felt like a towel, and these drugs just seeped into me, and I went, and they're all saying weird things, and it's like slow motion. And like, "You're going to sleep, Happy Richard." This is my wife saying, I'm like, holy shit. So I don't know what Christ did to me, but this was supposed to calm me down. I go, "I'm calm, dude. I've been calm for 2 days. Well, since I got out of the priest room." Anyway, I got a hold of the priest. He came and stopped it. Got the thing off my neck just in time. So I'm making this video. If he didn't, I would be sleeping. So there you go. Now, Christ said, no, priest said, that these extraterrestrials fly around in spaceships in the illusion, which means they fly around in spaceships in your physical reality. Plus, they fly around in spaceships in their world, in the illusion, and all this stuff. And I go, "Can I do C5s with them?" And he said, "I can't see why not." He goes, they're physical. People see their craft in your world all the time. And I'm like, "Well, come on, man, hook me up." And so, anyway, yeah, I forgot to tell you, when Jesus was putting that thing to turn me into a doormat, calm me down, the priest came and said, "Oh, you can't do that. I was supposed to introduce him to the extraterrestrials later." And he goes, "Oh, it'll be over with by the time we go to sleep tonight," which is after the hockey game, which is like midnight, and it's 3:00 now. And so the priest wanted to introduce me to the extraterrestrials so they could get to know me. While I'm watching a hockey game or doing whatever I'm doing, the extraterrestrials are checking me out. And then when I go to sleep, they give me the dreams and talk to me, and we all hang out, and it's cool. I want to see what these guys look like and shit. I want to know who they are, where they come from, everything. And that was supposed to take place. The priest was all upset, so the priest made a report on the Christ that was trying to put me to sleep because I was unruly. So he thinks, he's always got to do something. This is the way Christ are. They got to do something. And they get assigned to you, and they're going to do every goddamn thing they can. That's a racism dream. Anyway, oh my God. And he's not allowed to heat me up. And he's not allowed to, well, unless I need it. And I don't need it. It's like the Christ will come and heat you up and heal you, but you can't sleep all night because you're just laying there sweating. And then he quits for 5 minutes, and you get cold. Your window's wide open. It's snowing outside. You're laying there naked, sweating. You throw the covers off. You're freezing. You put the he stops sweating. Yeah, you put the covers on. You're screaming at him. You're fighting. This is what it is, a big fight all night, and that's what it is all night long, 8 hours. You put the covers back on. You start sweating. He heats you up, and you start sweating. Then when you're sweating, you throw the covers off. You're laying there naked, and your gear is freezing because the goddamn door is wide open because you're sweating all night because Christ is healing you, and it's endless. You don't even sleep. It's not fun. It's annoying, and I've had that for 10 years, man. And that's just going on there. Then every time you close your eyes, you see a vagina, which makes you horny, so you can't sleep about that, and you can't do nothing because they're all watching to the horniness, the pictures he gives you in your head. So you're horny, you're sweating, you're freezing, and Crazy just keeps doing this because he's got nothing else better to do. And then after that, racism dreams. Holy shit, it never ends. And this is what they ended. So hopefully everything's going to work out. Hopefully everything's going to be fine. This is what's coming. Hopefully I can get you some good, cool content, and I can get some awesome experiences. I can give them to you guys. It'll be good. It'll be good to have that. Oh. And they stuck me down back into my body, closed the cone up on me. So I'm in this like membrane, and everybody's outside of it. So I got to figure out how to get out of that or work around it to create things in the illusion room. Oh, I'm just waiting for this craze to go away before I start doing all that again. I haven't made anything in the illusion room in 2 weeks. Only my subconscious, which poops out a couple things, a couple trains here and there. I look at the trains, my subconscious creates them. Then I go to the illusion room. They come up. I reach inside myself, push the train out, make it to the scale I like, and I hand it to the Jesus that's in there, around the trains, toy trains in the spirit world. I give it to him. He makes it the right size, corrects any mistakes I made, puts it on the track. Oh, and one more thing. He goes, the guy that's running, oh, this is going to be great. I didn't even think of this. They told me this. He goes, you got so many goddamn trains. I go, yeah, I need like 200 passenger cars of one rail line. Okay? That's a lot of work, dude. And he goes, yeah, I know. But, he goes, there's a way around that. You don't have to make 200. Because my train set is going to be the size of a hockey arena. And I need trains, man. Lots, like tank cars. 200 tank cars or more. And he goes, you don't got to do that. And he goes, you give me the model. The exact model, exactly what you want, of the box car, tank car, train car, passenger car. He goes, we make a mold of it, and all we do, pump them off in St. Illusion. And he goes, you got the rights to that model. You got the rights because you created it. He goes, for every one that's stamped out, you get the money for it. And I go, I'll give you a cut. And he goes, yeah. He goes, that'll be my job. And he goes, I can stamp you out 200 tank cars, all looking the exact same. You can come later, put the graffiti on and the rust and everything, just like in your world. And we do it the same way here. And I'm like, really? And he goes, yeah. And I go, you're the first one to ever mention this in 3 years. And he goes, well, we can. I'm waiting to do it. And I'm going to talk to him tonight. Priority number 1, and see what I gotta do to do this. And if he needs money to get this shit started, I got a lot of money. So, and then we're gonna make money. And this train, people come in here, spend $5 on a train car, $10, $20. I'm selling locomotives $1,000 to one of the Christs. He's like, I need a UP locomotive ACC 4400 type locomotive. I'm like, okay. I spend an hour making it, detail as I can, give it to Seymour. Seymour makes it perfect, makes it run, puts the lights in, back, forward, reverse, fast, sound, everything. Locomotive. $1,000 for people that want them. Now, if I could just pump them off, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Are you kidding me? It's golden, man. It's golden. So this is what I got. So this is what's my pumped me up tonight, man. I gotta do this, and I'm so glad I told you, because this is in the spirit world. The St. Illusion. When you die, this is where you're going. This is what you can do. So get on it if you like. If you're there, don't go there if you don't have to, because it ain't worth it. Trust me. But I'm just making these experiences so you guys know. Okay, I don't want to make this long video. So awesome stuff, guys. Talk to you later.